Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. I'm Paul Apolloni, and I'm going to show you what I sold on eBay. About 5 or 6 items, keeping it short and sweet for you guys. I know your time is valuable, so I'm trying to keep these a little shorter. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys and gals who subscribed to my channel. Hit the magical 1,000 mark, I think, about a week ago, and did a video about that and everything, thanking you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also do list on some other platforms. Need to get more active on that. I love eBay, but I also think you really need to get out there on other platforms anymore. There's so many of them, and I use a program called List Perfectly. That link is down below. It's an affiliate link. I don't make a whole lot of money on that, just a little tiny bit, but it helps me out a little bit. Basically, you're going to list your things in List Perfectly and then propel them out to all the different platforms. Etsy, Mercari. I've sold quite a few things on Mercari. Every platform's different, like different buyers. eBay is pretty much, people. It's not too much bargaining on eBay for me. Mercari, you got something listed for $20. Seems like every time I've sold something, there's somebody else comes back and goes, "Will you take $19.50 for it?" Whatever, it's fine. But that's a really neat program. I also run the Raleigh eBay Meetup Group, eBay eCom Meetup Group. We get not only eBay people but other eCom people in there. Second Thursday of the month, which will be coming up this Thursday. It's a Zoom meeting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Goes for about 2 hours. Get about 10 to 20 people there. Yes, I'd love to have it a live event again. The issue is, or the challenge is, I'm getting more and more people in from out of town. But and I also do a lot of consignment for people, which I love. Some people don't like consignments. Some people love it. Like anything, I like it. It works for me. It gets me some free inventory. I do a 50-50 split. And I also part out items, a lot of dishwashers, appliances. I have a video out there on my Teachable site, on my Teachable site. The link's down below. Takes you step by step on what parts to remove, what parts are valuable, what parts aren't worth it. And it's probably over a 2-hour course broken up into 20-minute videos. There's one really long video where I take you through the whole process of listing a part and also showing you how to look up the part. What else do I do? Gosh, I do so many things. I think that's about it. So let's get back to, to why you're here. Um, Showing you some of these items I sold. Here we go. I sell kind of all different things, so I don't really specialize in one thing. I guess parts I kind of know by looking at them. I know old electronics pretty good. I'm a ham radio guy, amateur radio guy. So stuff like that. But I sell anything and everything I can make a buck or two on. Yes, literally sometimes I make a buck or two on it. And I'm okay with that. A lot of people don't believe in that, but that's just them. All right. Here's the subwoofer I talked about in my last video, believe it or not. I sold 2 other little speakers. I don't even know anything about these speakers. This is from a consignment deal. Remember, I tell everybody, you and all my students out there, tell everybody and anybody what you do, whether you sell on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, whatever, Craigslist, whatever you're selling or reselling. If you're selling used, even if you're doing what they call retail arbitrage, where you go to big box stores or little box stores, whatever, buy new items and resell them online. People will give you things and make connections with people, even people in your same industry. A little interrupted there. So make friends with. We'll try and make friends with everybody and anybody. Even people within your same industry, for the thrift store, garage selling, or whatever. I don't do too much of that. I rely on the consignment and getting stuff for free from people, to be honest with you. So I made friends with another consignment guy in here. He's been in it for longer than I have, and he does very high-end stuff, state jewelry, silverware, all sorts of stuff that clients I have no desire to really work with, to be honest. Yes, I can make more money, but I like working with the average Joe. And he sends me a lot of his clients. Well, he called me up and said, hey, I got all this stuff here. I just don't have time to sell it. Do what you want with it. See what you can do about selling it. And I know nothing about these speakers, like zero. So I had to do a lot of research, a lot of Googling, a lot of stuff on eBay. Once I got the information, then I found out that, well, there's different generations of these speakers. And we agreed on a 50-50 split. So we're talking about a lot of money. I sold 4 of the little white speakers of this brand for like $95 a piece. So we're talking a good chunk of money here for not a whole lot of like physical work. Because I look at things as physical work anymore now that I'm older. I probably spent close to an hour, if maybe not even longer, researching this, because there were so many generations. There was first generation, second generation, third generation. There were colors. Then I couldn't figure out what generation this was. And one gentleman said, well, hang on a second. I'm trying to show you and I can't. This is gray for first generation, I think he said, or the buttons are white or something about this switch or different colors for different generations. I went, thank goodness. So I assumed he was right, and that's what I posted it at. The speakers I sold within 24 hours, so I made lots of money in one day. This stayed out there for probably about 2 days, and it was a Wednesday. It was a Tuesday night when someone messaged me saying, gosh, I'll buy these right now if I can get these by Friday. And I'm like, I can't guarantee you that, but I could try my best. So he bought them, I packed them and packed it. And this thing was heavy. It was a big subwoofer. How'd I pack it? I used some old foam I had from mattress thing, whatever, mattress topper, whatever it was, some mattress. I think you roll up and lay on, whatever, when you're camping under your sleeping bag somebody gave me. Didn't stink. Cut that, put that in a box, cut it on a piece, put that in a box, laid this on it, put that foam around it, cut it, put another piece of foam on top, another piece of foam on top, and sealed it up. I think it went out in a small Lowe's home improvement box. Cost me maybe $1, maybe $2. So I did really well. 50% of that, which is pretty dang good money, like 100 and my math is bad, $115, $117. Shipping, I do flat rate shipping. What do you do if somebody pays, their item goes out for less than that? I don't refund them. What do you do if it goes out for more than that? I eat it. This went out for, where is this going? I forget, somewhere in the Midwest, I think. No, it was going to Tennessee. I forget what. It doesn't matter. I think this was under that amount. Hey, what if you do it and the shipping is really, really low? Do you refund? Sometimes. What if the buyer requests a refund if they see your shipping is really high? Sometimes I give them a refund. I spend lots of time shipping and stuff. You know, I mean, when I ship stuff, it goes out right. My time is money. So I did really well on that. I love consignment. A lot of people don't. That's fine. Let's go through. The title is all Google and eBay search friendly. Remember, eBay uploads all their listings to Google Shopping every day, which gives you 2 avenues of selling. Item specifics are very, very, very important. Did I go over economy shipping? Sorry. Economy shipping, I picked that because that gives me every option eBay offers. Post office, FedEx, and UPS, and every selection they have within each carrier. If I were to pick, let's say, FedEx and UPS was cheaper, I technically would still have to ship it out FedEx. So I like doing economy. Even though when the buyer looks at the item, they will see a long shipping time. Most of my 97% of the time, 98% of the time, I'm shipping stuff priority services. Post office, FedEx, or UPS. So it's just getting there really, really quick, and you can see that in my feedbacks. I use a condition description when I'm selling anything but new. It's right there when the buyer looks at the item. I didn't even test any of this, to be honest with you. He said everything worked, and that was fine. Item specifics are very, very important. These play a key part in when you are looking on eBay on the left and you're searching for things, size, used, new, whatever, color. Only fill out the ones that pertain to your item. Do not put NA, N/A. This none I put in here because I don't have a warranty. Normally I don't put none. Just leave it blank. It could throw off your searches on eBay if you mess with this stuff. I did not put this number up in the title because I don't think I had room, or I don't know what. Yeah. Oh, I did put that number up there. That is the serial number off the back of the subwoofer. Like I said, I know nothing about this item, but hey, that doesn't stop me. And it was heavy. It was 36 pounds. This thing was freaking heavy. Description's very short and sweet. I don't know much about the item, so I'm not going to tell anybody too much about the item. He did get it by Friday. He was thrilled. I was tracking it, and he got it Friday morning. So that was great. Let's see what else we got here. This is from a gentleman that actually got me into eBay. I have known this guy since 2005 when I met him, when I first became self-employed, when I had a auto detailing business, a mobile auto detailing business. Went to a networking meeting and met him, and we've been friends ever since. Long story short, that business was failing badly because of me, and then because of the economy in 2008, I decided to kind of shut it down. Before that, I was working at a big box store. It began with a W, part-time at night. It was awful, but had to do what I had to do. And he said, you probably can make more money on eBay than you can working here. No. Dismissed him for a couple of months and then started eBay and went, wow, I can make more money doing eBay than working here. So I did that and the detailing, and then I shut down the detailing in 2010. So 15 years later, 18 years later, we're still friends, and he's still giving me things. But he's great. It's a 50-50 split, and half the time he doesn't even want anything for the items. I had this for a while. I had this for a couple of years, actually up in the attic. I've got stuff all over the place. I've got to get organized. Yes, I'm not perfect. And I need to get my inventory organized. I always say that. Like, I got time off from things. I'm going to get it organized. No, it never happens. But it's getting there. Working slowly but surely. Did send this out. It did have writing on it. I did make sure that I had pictures of it with the writing on it. Where's the writing? There it is. Snow, whatever that says. His parents wrote something on there. I have no idea. The buyer bought it. Sorry, something's going off on my phone. The buyer bought it and sends me a message saying, please pack this properly. I always pack things properly. But many buyers don't think everybody packs things properly. I think eBay should have you go through a course before you start selling on eBay on how to pack and how to do everything, but they don't. I packed it properly. They got it. They were happy with it. Left me feedback. They were thrilled with it. So almost anything and everything sells, and I sell almost anything and everything. If I can make a couple bucks, I will sell it. I know many sellers that don't sell anything if they're not making $20, $25, $50 profit. That's fine. Run your business the way you want to. If I can make a couple bucks, quick list, quick ship, I'm good with that. This took about a couple weeks to sell, so I made probably about 30, maybe 20, 27, $28 on this after fees and shipping. I know it went out for less than that, so I made about $32 on that. This is from a very old-time consignment client. You heard me talk about this guy in the past. Hunter fan and water pick salesman from way back. Kind of his stuff is kind of dying out now. I still have a lot of his stuff, but I'm just going to, the deal was whatever doesn't sell, give it to Habitat for Humanity, and I got to get rid of this stuff. This gentleman bought through a lot of these. He bought 5 of these, I think, so it did pretty good. Yes, it's a 50-50 split, even this low-end stuff. I normally don't do this for consignment people, but he had a lot of air purifiers that I made hundreds of dollars on. The sales were a couple $100 a piece, and I got half of that, and I think we sold 5 or 6 of them. High-end water pick shower heads, multiple streams, and all this other stuff. They did really well, sold several of those for $50-$60. So he had all this stuff, and I said, all right, we'll sell the low-end stuff too. So it did pretty well. I think it turned out to be like a $50 sale. When I do consignment, I don't do any free shipping. I try and stay away from free shipping. I know eBay says it helps your listings with searches, but it's just, I prefer to charge for shipping. That's just me. Chargers. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I saw an ad or a listing on Craigslist for a free electric lawnmower, Black & Decker, knowing small engine repair, knowing I've sold this stuff before. The ad said 2 chargers, 3 chargers included. I went, ooh, my wife's going, what are you doing? I said, I can get $30 a piece for these chargers, if not more. And I probably could have gotten more. They were going for $49.99 with free shipping. But I like to mark my stuff down a little lower. Sometimes it's not good to do that. I'm not a big fan of doing that because I think it's a race to the bottom. But I just want to get rid of stuff. And I sold, I think there's something else too I sold off of there. I sold 2 of these. You'll see one there. So free. Took me probably 10 minutes drive, 10 minutes back. I got the mower, 2 bags, which I just sold a bag and I lost money on. Well, I'll talk about that in the future. You'll see that listing. Yes, I lost $4. Shipping was insanely expensive and I undercharged for shipping. So the money I kept from all the shipping that I charged probably paid for that. It's a long story. I'll talk about it. It was a bag. So I got the mower, 2 bags, 3 chargers, a key for the lawnmower, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I did pretty good on this. This went out in a padded flat rate envelope for $8.30 for first class priority. So I made a little bit of money on shipping, $1 and change, and did pretty good. Probably made about $28 on that. I've got a whole plethora of these chargers from a company that didn't want them free. Not a big dollar sale. I'm doing free shipping. Goes out first class. I think it goes out at about 9 ounces, 10, 11 ounces. Probably cost me about $6. No, $6. Probably about $4.95, $5.50 to ship this out. Haven't sold a whole lot of these, but I've got 57 of these. I just counted them the other day. So I think I'm going to just discount these pretty low to get rid of them. They're not taking up a lot of room, but generate sales. I hate the race at the bottom, but I got to get rid of some of this stuff. So that was good. Probably made about $12 on these. I have other ones listed for less than that because they're a different number, but they're basically the same 45 watt out. What else can I show you about this? It's about it. I think that's today. All my pictures are done on my Samsung 22 phone. And here is the key that I sold. Yes, not a high dollar item, $16.24. I found a sell similar for about that price. Free shipping. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of free shipping, but on things like this, anything like first class, if it means if I'm looking at solds and most of them are free shipping, I'll do free shipping. Let me take that back. If I'm looking at solds and most of any of the items I'm selling, even if it's not first class, is free shipping, then I'll do free shipping. Rarely on consignment items, but I've done it on a few consignment items, but not often. So again, free item, just had to go get it. Didn't really do anything. It was in a baggie. I pulled it out, took pictures, took crazy. I like taking pictures of all kinds of angles and stuff. Removes a lot of questions. Sold this within about a week. Made about $12, maybe $11 on that. So that's about it for this time. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. And again, thanks so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Big 1,000. I'm so excited. All right. Until next time, don't forget to check out the comments. Don't forget to check out the description for all the links and everything. And they can help you out. I've been on a lot of other podcasts and people have had me on their videos and stuff like that through the years. So check out all that stuff too. And again, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys and gals have a great day. I'll see you.